Hey guys, SpacePigguArt here, and today I am back with yet another gouache painting. Yeah, I just realised I hadn't done gouache in a while, and I was finally in the mood to do it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I ended up doing. Yeah, so as you can see I have like a rough sketch that I follow-ish, roughly. I have a tendency to just not really follow my sketches that much. At least when I use gouache. Like, with a lot of other stuff, in fact, literally everything else, I follow it quite, like, tightly. Like, I don't branch out too far. I keep it pretty close to what I've drawn, but gouache is like, it's a little bit transparent. A little, not as much as watercolour, but like a little bit, especially the first few layers. And I don't know, I enjoy the freedom of just kind of doing it, I guess. So I tend to give myself a very rough outline to work on, and then I just kind of fill in all the details as I go. Yeah. This was really fun to do, actually, because honestly, it's been a really, really long time since I last, like, went and tried to do anything with gouache, and I really enjoy, like, not being able to blend, which probably sounds super weird, but, like, I like that I can just, like, put colours anywhere I want, essentially. Like, not exactly, I have some kind of reason and rhyme to it. Like, I'm currently using a kind of greenish colour for shadows, because why not? It's more fun than using, like, actual skin tones. Yeah, but it's fun because it, like, all of the colours don't kind of blend and muddy together, so you can kind of go a bit wild, and I do tend to go a little mad when I'm using gouache, just because it's such a different medium. I don't know why it's so different to watercolour or something for me, but like, I just find it so easy going with like all these crazy colours in gouache, whereas I don't with watercolour. Maybe I should test that out, see what that looks like. So yeah, maybe I'll have a go at that, but mostly I really enjoyed this, and I kind of went with like this kind of blue and red thing, which I thought was kind of fun. Like, I put down the blue and then I was like, well, I need another colour. I wanna mess around a bit more, but what can I use? I don't want to use another blue, so I ended up putting in red, because, I mean, why not? It also ended up being like my kind of outline, like my inspiration, that makes more sense, for the hair. So the hair is very blue and very red, with some purpley bits, because like, as much as I just said that they don't blend together, they kind of blend together if you layer one colour on top of another and the other one's not like completely dry. And I don't have the patience to let gouache completely dry. I'm a very impatient painter. I like to just sit down and get it done, and I ended up taking like maybe an hour's break to get lunch, maybe a bit more, like maybe 2 hours, and even that's kind of like weird for me. I don't break off of doing art very often. I start and I work through to the finish. Maybe I take like a 20-minute break, but not usually, because I have a habit of, if I stop doing something, I never go back to it. I don't know why, but like, if I break the rhythm of something, then I can't keep doing it. Another fun thing was I tried using gouache using just like a regular paintbrush. So you can see I have my little water brush things to the side, and I do use them quite a bit. You've probably seen me use them already, in fact. Gosh, I'm behind. But yeah, I decided to also try and use a regular paintbrush, because that's not something that I'd tried before with gouache. And I thought it would be interesting to test. It certainly helped in some places. Like, with the line art, I felt like I could get... not the line art. When I was, like, adding finer lines, like, I lined the whole thing in... not the whole thing. I lined part of it in black at some point. I don't know when. At some point that happens. Yeah, and... yeah, it was good for that kind of thing, because I feel like the water brushes tend to get very watery very quickly. Like, you can't have a really dark solid line. But then the other problem that I did have using the regular brush was that, like, it got too dry too quickly, so I guess you kind of can't win. But yeah. I used kind of a bunch of different techniques, I guess, in this. Like, with hair, I tend to just, like, put down a flat colour and then add to it, because I go wild with hair and gouache. Honestly, this was very, very controlled of me, because I only used, like, 5 different colours. That's the 3... I own 3 blues and 2 reds, and actually I used some skin tone in this as well, so 6 colours in the hair, not including white. Oh, I go wild with hair. Like, I kind of do some crazy stuff with skin tones and just, like, messing around with the way skin looks with gouache, but, like, hair is just so fun. I really enjoy painting hair, which is weird because I used to really not like it that much, I think. But then it kind of grew on me, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. At this point it's looking like a bit all over the place, but yeah, jump forward. And yeah, I've gone and added a whole load more colours, and it's starting to, like, look more like hair and less like a bunch of weird random lines on a splotchy background, which is nice. I do like doing the kind of backgroundy bit though, because I feel like it gives me something to work on. Like, instead of just trying to pull all of these lines out of nowhere, like, I've got a kind of thing. And I think at this point I start, like, really pushing the red at the end of the hair and, like, the blue at the top, I guess, and then I highlight everything because shiny hair. I just, yeah, I'm going mad with red now. But that's what I wanted. I wanted it to look like that, I promise. This is roughly what I had in mind. Not exactly, I will be honest. I originally was going to have, like, smoke and it was going to look really cool, and then I didn't do that because I was like, nope. I'd probably have to wait for everything to dry if I wanted to do that, and I don't want to do that. So instead, yeah, I just kind of had this kind of crazy fun. Yeah, as you can see, I've picked up some of the colours just off of the palette. I do that a lot. It's just fun when there's a colour that's already, like, I mixed it ages ago, and then I'm like, I could probably use that again. Yeah, it's fun. It's why I like this new palette. The other one I had was, like, it was nice, but it was way too small. This one, I'm currently only using half of it, and it seems like a pretty decent size, but that's also because I haven't phased out my other one yet. There's still a lot of paint in it, and I don't want to just throw it out. I wouldn't be throwing it out, I'd just be emptying it off, but, like, I don't want to do that until I've used all of the paint, because I've got some skin tones mixed on there, and even though I now have a flesh tone mixer, like, I want to give up my nice pre-mixed flesh tones. I don't know, I'm kind of weird, I guess. But yeah, we're slowly coming up towards the end of the video, so please check out my description for my various social media links. I have those. Yeah, they're always down below. Just feel free to check them out. You can always also like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed this, or if you didn't enjoy this and you want to tell me that it was naff. feel free to. But yeah, we are now reaching the end of the video, so yeah. Thank you very, very much for watching. Goodbye!